Hi all, my name is Matt Carnavelli and here is my cultural artifact video. So my family is from Italy and they came here in the 1910s and 1920s. Here are some photos of the paperwork that my family still has from their immigration to America. These documents are dated from 1916 to 1919 and were the papers that my great great grandfather used to buy his home in Pittsburgh. His name was Tommaso, which is Italian for Thomas. I think it's interesting that the papers list his Italian name, not an English version, because a lot of the time American clerks and officials would change immigrants' names if they couldn't spell them or if they had a bias against certain groups. So whatever name you were born with in Italy was different than the name you had in America. Luckily, that didn't happen to my great great grandfather. The next paper I have is funeral home documents from when he died in 1933. One of the pages shows all the donations from family and friends to help pay for the funeral. All the names on here are Italian except for one German name who married into the family. Since Tommaso was the first person to make it to America, he then helped every single one of these people to arrive in America from Italy. And so this represents all the people he impacted by helping them to immigrate. This long list of donations shows how the family and immigrant community came together and repaid Tommaso and his family after how he helped them. The next document was his wife Teresa's will from 1942. Most of my immigrant family were extremely poor and illiterate in both Italian and English. On her will, she couldn't sign her name, so it has her name written and the words her mark with an X on the signature line. This helps me to remember that my family has taken great strides during their time in America, from having literally no education when they arrived to me attending medical school today. Finally, I have several documents that are written in Italian and come directly from Italy. One is a birth certificate for Teresa, referencing her birth on January 28, 1874, and dated 1928, which would have been made in preparation for her arrival to America. One is a marriage certificate for Tommaso and Teresa. Finally, there is a very large letter in Italian dated 1920, but I am unsure of its purpose. One of the things that is most striking to me about these documents is the penmanship. I think cursive writing is a lost art and take great pride in my own penmanship while trying to preserve cursive writing. These documents are very important to my family and help me to always remember the humble places from which we came as immigrants. I am astounded that these documents survived this long, but I take great care in keeping them safe so that they may last even longer.